we are the people who create problems. We have children who don't take care of them. We rob, we steal, we sell drugs. All we want to do is go to the club, pop bottles, this, that, and the other. But this attitude and this has been prescribed to us. This is not something in our nature, you know what I'm saying? But what happens through psychology, through sociology, through all these different venues of education, you know, they use us as the bad guy. They use us as, who do you think they shooting at when you hear a Clint Eastwood movie or cop movie? It's okay to shoot them, like Brooklyn's Finest. Look how many brothers they killed in that movie. It's okay to shoot brothers as long as they're doing something wrong. This is why a little boy got shot last week. It's okay to shoot brothers as long as they're doing something wrong, because they have created a climate where it's okay. As long as you're doing something wrong, you open the door. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? We gotta understand that, you know, that we're being prescribed, we're being fed this image so that we think it's okay. The same way we've fed this image of going to the strip club and subjugating women to think it's okay. So now our women are angry at us, and they have a right to be. They have a right to be angry at us. And we have to do, as men, we have to do something about it. We're incognizant. We're unaware of what's going on, and we have to become aware. And now, you know what I'm saying, we have to start building our self-esteem. We have to start, you know what I'm saying, looking at ourselves and loving ourselves in the morning, looking at each other and saying, you know, I love who I am. I love my sister. I love my mother. You know, because we don't understand that we've been conned. You know what I mean? And these people know this. I can give you a quote from the People's History of the United States, 1492 to the present. Notice it's 1492, the year is more or less same. All right, so now this is a quote from them, so they understand that they're manipulating the blacks and the whites to be angry at each other for the success of a few. It says here, this is from the 1930s. This was like when the strikes and everything were going on, and you know they first implemented school. They first implemented the social programs with what's my man FDR. You know, he first started started helping out the poverty. The reason why they started having all these social programs is because they didn't want whites and blacks to come together and realize that they had the same oppression. So when the black and white workers and members of their families are convinced that their basic economic interests are the same, they may be expected to make a common cause for the advancement of these interests. That's comes from page 396 in Howard Zinn's book. So the thing about it is a group of people, somebody knows that they need to keep black and white people angry at each other for no reason, just so that they can keep manipulating everybody. Just the same way between groups of blacks, we angry amongst each other. So we have to stop this anger. We have to stop being angry with each other. And once we stop this anger, once we start loving each other, once we start appreciating each other, then we can start respecting each other, and we can stop our young sisters and our young brothers can grow up without being sexually abused and sexually exploited. You know what I mean? This has to stop. You know, this definitely has to stop. Our children have to stop being raped. You're poisoning our communities. You're poisoning. It's like, you know, every struggle we've had in our community has said, yeah, you know, black people this, black people that, black people this. But until you address the needs of our sisters, then it is no struggle. It means nothing. All that's futile. All is just talk. You know what I mean? Because there's a group of people inside our group of people who are hurting, and their needs are not being addressed. So they can't go with you wholeheartedly and say, yeah, I'm with the black struggle if the person who's hurting them is a black person. I'm about to paint a picture for you. Young black men don't like the police because of their experiences with them. Okay? All right? And so what happens psychologically, they think I don't like them. You know, all police aren't bad, but you know what? I don't like none of them, right? All right, now we have to understand that our young sisters have this same problem when they think of the black man, because you know what? It's the black man who raped them. It's the black man who beat up their mama. It's the black man who walked out on their family. You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that now, as she gets older, you know what I'm saying, she's going to be attracted to the black man. Naturally she's going to be attracted to him, but she's not going to trust him. She's not going to believe in him. You understand what I'm saying? And she's going, and subconsciously, she's going to have some hate for him. If she grows up and her father's not around, that's one disappointment from a black man. And then two, the next thing you know, she falls in love with this guy, and the baby father misuses and abuses her. That's the second black man that's not around that hurt her. All right, three. Now, if her son turns out to be nothing, that's going to be the third black man to let her down. So as she goes and she sees and she has no faith and trust and belief in him because he's been nothing but a letdown. Now the thing about it now, fourth don't know how to been molested. And the atmosphere, even in the atmosphere of the culture of saying, you know, the way I talk is farming. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times I talk to people it's farming because they're not used to hearing a black man talk the way I'm talking. And if I'm talking this way, I'm shouting to Farrakhan or I'm this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? But this is not the case. You know, I follow no man's doctrine. You know, I follow the facts. You know what I mean? And these are the facts, you know. So the thing about it is, like, when you see a lot of these sisters out here strung out on drugs, a lot of that behavior is attributed to rape. A lot of that behavior is attributed to rape. You know, so we got to understand that, you know, that some people, everyone doesn't have the same resiliency. Everyone is not capable of dealing with things in the same way. So, you know, some things affect people worse than others. So, you know, we have to make sure that we eradicate that. Then we can start building from there. Then we can start tackling the school system, the this and everything else. But we have to build it from there because every other struggle, from the Panthers, from Garvey, from all these, from the Muslim movement, they haven't addressed this right here.